A San Diego woman called Team 10 after she said her home was damaged during a water main break. She blames the slow response time on the water department.
And Team 10 troubleshooter Cristin Severance started asking questions about how long the water department is taking to shut off these leaks. Cristin.
Yeah, guys, the department told me the goal is to have the water shut off during a break in 60 minutes. But I got these documents through a public records request, and they show that's happening just 20% of the time.
In 2 hours, the water was coming under the fence, and it was probably up to here.
Susan McCubbin's home was flooded after this water main break in North Park in the beginning of June.
My issue is this is all preventable. If they'd shown up in the first hour and a half, none of these homes would be damaged.
Team 10 was there as the water flowed down Madison Avenue, and residents waited and waited and waited for someone to show up.
Now, I don't know what their schedule is or what's happening, but I'm pretty distressed.
They said city workers showed up an hour and a half later, and the water was shut off 2 hours after that.
The water was not going under my house at even 2 hours. At 3 hours, yes.
McCubbin's and 3 other homes were damaged. Fans were still drying out her basement weeks later.
So your tax dollars are going to be used to remove each and every brick and power wash them and reset them all. That's what you paid your property taxes for.
We had another complaint in May after this Rancho Bernardo resident said it took 15 hours to shut off the water after a pipe burst on his street.
Conservation really needs to start from the people who are telling you to conserve.
The complaints made us wonder, how long does it take for the water department to shut off these breaks? We requested water main break reports from the last 3 years. We wanted to know when the breaks were reported and what time the water was shut off. We thought we'd be getting a much bigger stack of papers, but I was told the department just started recording shutoff times 14 months ago. The water department public information officer, Arian Collins, would not do an on-camera interview for this story. He told us the goal of the department is to respond to the break in 30 minutes and have the water shut off 30 minutes after that. So the water should be shut off after an hour. In the 54 reports we were given, 11 breaks were shut off within that 60-minute mark. The shortest time was 35 minutes. The longest time was 216 hours. That's 9 days, 6 hours, and 9 minutes. The average time to shut off the water was 40 hours.
My recommendation to every homeowner is buy sandbags, because the city isn't going to come and save you. Not in a timely manner.
Now, the Deputy Director of the Public Utilities Department Water Operations has made some changes to the department. It was his idea to start recording the shutoff times. It was also his idea to start dispatching 2 crews automatically to a break. It used to be just 1.
But an average of 40 hours.
I know. That's the number that really jumps out at everybody.
That does jump out. Okay, so whatever happened with the break that started this investigation? I believe it was North Park back in early June.
Yep, June 3rd. So I'm told there's a fact-finding investigation over what happened, and that's still going on. It's been 1 month and 3 weeks later. So we're going to keep asking for the findings of that report.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cristin.
Sure.